Hello, my name is Bob. What I'm trying to do with this video and with this channel is to help some young men out there, maybe some older men out there, if you want to take time to listen, because I'll tell you, I'm chasing 60 and been married for 35 years, and as I look around the world today and my unfiltered verbiage, I see what I would call a lot of weak men out there, a lot of young men that are growing up headed to be weak men, and some older men out there that, I consider to be weak. And when I'm talking about weak, I'm not necessarily talking about physical strength, although you need to be fit and take care of that part too. I'm talking about just in life, in character. And I tell you, sometimes in life, if you've played sports or done anything, you should know what one of these are. Hopefully you got something for it. But every now and then, life will kick you where you don't want to be kicked. Life will hit you hard, and you need to have something to protect you, something that can help you take that kick and get up and keep on going. Because I'll tell you, there's two types of kicks that will happen, in my opinion. There's probably more than that, but two major categories I'm going to talk about for a few minutes. One, those that you can handle on your own, and those that you can't. Those that you can handle on your own, in today's world of sensitivity and people getting their feelings hurt, sometimes you just need to be able to take a kick and get up and go on. And I know you get tired of hearing people say, back in the day we were told to rub some dirt on it. But you know what? Back in the day we were told to rub some dirt on it and get up and go. And if I was, if it was something that I should be able to handle and go on, I was told, stop crying and go on. Or what's the issue? What's the problem? You should be able to handle that. And I'm not saying at times it wasn't a little harsh, but it's what I needed. It pushed me to grow. It pushed me to be able to deal with obstacles that come in life, with hardships. If you come out of the house and your car has a flat tire and your world just goes to pieces, there's two issues. One, you should know how to change the tire. If you don't, there's a manual in your car you can read. There's a couple YouTube videos. If you need me to do one, leave a comment at the end and I'll show you how to change that tire on a video. The other one is, sometimes things happen. If you're afraid you're going to get fired because you're going to be late to work, it's probably not this one time that's going to get you fired. It was the other 8 times you were late to work before. So you need to check yourself in that character and go through it. But let's get back on topic. Every now and then, there's also some things that come to you and life kicks you, and on your own, this just isn't enough. And you need to have somebody else there as your wingman to help you and get through those times in life. And what you need to know is the difference on those. If something really does come hard, there's a catastrophic situation in your life, you don't need to feel like you're weak because you have to ask for help. You don't need to feel like you're weak because you have to reach out to somebody and see if they can give you a hand and get up. But what you do need to do is you need to start fostering those relationships now. The other thing you need to do is you need to be that somebody for somebody else. If there's people that you see that are struggling around you in life and you're just walking on by, then when you get in a struggle and somebody walks on by, you really don't have a reason to be upset, do you? What you need to be doing now is you need to be looking for opportunities to be a help to somebody. You need to be looking for opportunities to be able to help somebody that's in need. And as you serve others, you will find out people will be there to help and assist you through. We need a lot more of that in today's world than a lot of what we've got. We need people that are willing to help each other, people that are willing to be there for each other. If you have a reputation for being the person that others can rely on, for being the type of man that has the character to step up and help those in need, to help those that can't help themselves, or to go out of your way to assist those that need help. Guess what? When tough times come to you, when life kicks you, there will be people there in your corner to help you. There will be people in your corner to pick you up. There will be people in your corner to get you through. We went through some tough times in life, as I've said. I remember one time we were dealing with a situation in our family. We were dealing with a tough illness with a member of our family, and it took everything we had to get through it. We had an opportunity to go seek some outside assistance that could really, we found out, turn things around. And you know what? We had people sending money, sending assistance, offering to help, offering to take care of our child that was going to be at home without even having to ask. And not to try and sound or blow my own horn, but my wife and myself throughout life have just naturally assisted other people. It's the way we were raised. It's the character that my father, my grandfather, my mother, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law raised each of us to do. It was just a natural assistance that we were brought up with. And when we were in need, people were there for us. And granted, it came from our church and it came from friends and family. And I would tell you, not just from where we lived, it came from areas across the country. If you want to have those type of blessings in your life, what you have to first do, in my opinion, is be a blessing to others. You need to give what you may need to receive. And if you're in a situation now where you can, then do that. Because I will tell you, one thing that's guaranteed, life will kick you. Sometimes it's going to kick you and it's not that big of a deal. And you don't need to cry about it. You don't need to roll around and whine. What you need to do is dust yourself off, pick yourself up, and find out, are you the one that set yourself up to be kicked in the first place? Did you run your mouth when you didn't need to run your mouth? Sometimes people say everything happens for a reason. Sometimes that reason is you were stupid. You know, I would tell you, if you made a bad decision, learn from it, chalk it up to that. Don't say the world is mean. Don't say people are mean. Realize, Bob, you made a bad decision. And you know what? I paid the price for it. Other times, life gets you and you didn't do anything wrong. Those times when life gets you and you need somebody to lean on, don't criticize yourself. Don't call yourself weak, but reach out to that bank account that you have built up with good faith in friends and family, because today you're doing things to help them out. And when you're there, they will be happy to return the favor. And, you know, as I'm looking around, I see some men, and unfortunately I see what I classify as a lot of takers and not givers. If you want people to give to you, you need to be a giver. And we're all going to be in times, we're all going to be in situations where we need help. None of us can stand on our own. We have to have relationships, we have to have friendships, we have to have characters. You may be able to go through life on your own. You may be able to pay your bills, feed yourself, take care of that, but it's a lonely place to be. I do challenge you that as you're going through, build some relationships now. If you need things, if you need people to help you out in the future, if you help them out today, most likely they'll be there to assist you. That's just one point that was on my heart and on my mind I thought I would put out today as I'm going through life and seeing different people take steps and make decisions in life. And I've been in a situation recently, a couple of conversations where people, men, young men, really felt like life was raw to them. It wasn't raw to them. In my opinion, they were just soft. But, you know, if you think this is of any help at all, please like, subscribe. I'd appreciate it if you would do that. If you would share this with somebody, say, if you think it's something they can just laugh at, send it to them. If you think it's something that may help somebody, send that over to them. If there's something you would like for me to maybe take a look at, discuss in the future, leave that in the comments. If something I said offended you or got you all upset, please feel free to leave that in the comments too. I've got to take my own medicine just like I'll dish it out, so please be unfiltered and let me know what you think. And I thank you for your time.